and I would argue I'm one of the biggest Lana Ray fans in the world. And today we're gonna talk about Lana Ray's 10th studio album, Stove, or The Raptors Will Stay, or Lasso, or Classics, or whatever it's gonna be called. We don't know yet because Lana Ray likes to change her album titles all 5 seconds. We also don't know if this album is real, exists, whatever. She also did many other albums where she literally said like it's coming and then it didn't, and it's not even a real album. So I don't believe her that this album is real until I have one of these vinyls in my hands. But yeah, what we can do is, I think the album is supposed to come out in February or April next year, which is a long time till then. So what we can do now is we can talk about the songs that we already know or have on streaming services, and we can assume if they're on the album or not. Those are 7 songs. Take Me Home Country Roads, the cover that she released in 2023. We have Henry Come On, and we have Bluebird. Those are already on Spotify. Then there's 57.5, which she did on the tour. She did Stars Fell in Alabama, Quiet in the South, and Stand By Your Man covers. How I feel about these songs I'm gonna do in a second, because I'm gonna rank those 7 songs. There's also the Ethel Cain Shit song. I've not read all the lyrics, just seen a little snippet, and I love that one. I hope it comes out as a single. And there's other rumors about titles and songs and lyrics, and I've not been into these songs because I don't want to hear the entire album before it's here. And I also think that she said there's only 13 songs, so we only have 5 left, I think. If there's 13 songs, we have only 5 left. So basically the entire album is already here. And I'm gonna tell you my thoughts and opinions on what the album, I think the album will be. Because so far, as a Lana Ray fan, my journey started in 2019, I believe. I always knew Lana Ray existed, but I didn't like really listen to her. And my first ever Lana Ray album that I did was in 2019, because I heard the Don't Call Me Angel song with Miley Cyrus and Ariana Grande. And Miley Cyrus and Ariana Grande were literally my 2 favorite artists back then at the time, with Billie Eilish. And I didn't know really who Lana Ray was. I didn't really listen to like art pop and alternative, so I was like gagged by her verse and everything. And I was like, she's so good. Why is she better than my favorite artists? And then I like listened to Born to Die or like a few songs, and I was obsessed. Didn't really listen to anything else, just like Born to Die and Off to the Races, Blue Jeans, whatever. And I think 1 or 2 songs from Lust for Life. But I didn't react to any albums, singles, nothing. Just like I had like 5 to 6 Lana Ray songs that I now listen to, moved on with my life. Till 2021. I believe it was when Chemtrails came out. My best friend, till this day, is an obsessed Lana Ray fan, and he was like, "You've never heard Lana Ray, are you stupid?" So I started listening to her discography in 2021, and I became obsessed. And I think she already turned to be my most streamed artist on Spotify by 2022. So I used Spotify since 2018. I used other platforms before that, Apple Music, Amazon Music, whatever. But the first Spotify was 2018. And she already turned out to be my most streamed artist on Spotify in 2022. Now we have 2025, and I love all of her 9 studio albums. All of them. I think they're all 10 out of 10s. Did you know there's a ton of Ocean Boulevard? I don't know if you can see it. It's literally my favorite album of all time. Music history of all time. So we're coming after my favorite album of her to number 10, which is gonna be Stove. Let's say it's called Stove. We don't know. We don't know. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rank these 7 existing songs if they're on the album. We don't know. And I'm gonna start with number 7, and that's Stand By Your Man cover. I think that song is just okay. I've heard it on the tour, and I was like, okay, I've heard it before, of course, because I saw the track list, and I saw her live in concert in Glasgow. So it was the 3rd show out of 6, I think, or 7. And I of course heard the other songs because she already did them on Stagecoach. And Stand By Man cover does nothing to me. I'm gonna be honest, it's a cover, it's just a cover for me. I think the performance was beautiful, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna listen to that song much. And even other covers from Lana Ray, like Doin' Time and Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, she has in literally every album covers. But this one, it doesn't do anything. Just like number 6, which is Take Me Home Country Roads. From the released songs so far, this is the most streamed one for some reason. But does not do anything for me. On the tour, it was amazing. It was like a great closer. It was so good energy. Everybody was singing because, you know, everybody knows the lyrics, of course. But it's just a cover. You know what I mean? Lana Ray is at her best when she does poetic stuff, when she does Numb and Fucking Rockwell, when she does Ultraviolence, when she does Tunnel, when she's like at her lowest, emotional, and just gags you by her voice, by her lyrics. And Take Me Home Country Roads is just a cover. It's just a cover. I don't care about it at all. Number 5 is Quiet in the South. I think that's the weakest song so far from the ones we know. I think it's, you know, something. If I hear it on Spotify in my ears with maybe a music video or a lyric video, I will be like probably appreciating more than just hearing it live and on SoundCloud. But it doesn't do much for me. And as a Lana Ray fan, who I think I love every single song on every album, like those 9 studio albums, there's people who don't like every song, Chemtrails, Blue Banisters. I love them all. And Quiet in the South, so far, I don't love it for some reason. Number 4 is Bluebird. I think that's a beautiful song. And that's it. I think it's beautiful. And I don't have much more to say other than beautiful. Next one is 57.5. I think that song is iconic. Is it a little bit too much? I don't know yet, because Larry has done songs like Money, Power, Glory and others. She always likes to be ironic, and I think that this song is fun. And I think it's gonna be... See, it's already like it has this TikTok moment with like, I hate everybody, which is iconic line, of course. Can be used in so many ways, and I think if the song would be out as a single, it would be doing more streams than the songs that we have so far. My opinion, I think that this song could, like, just for this one line, get like a TikTok moment, like Say Yes to Heaven, Say Yes to Heaven, Say Yes to Me. But she doesn't release it as a single for some reason. Yeah, number 2 is Henry Come On. That song is beautiful. Beautiful. When I heard it the first time, I cried. It was like, yeah. I think they could have done more production, but at the same time, I think that this entire album will be on this theme of like... I think that this will be her slowest album ever on like mellow basis. And she already has a few slow albums like The Banisters and Chemtrails, and they're beautiful. They're some of her best, especially Blue Banisters. I think Blue Banisters is my top 5 Lana Ray albums. I'm gonna do a full Lana Ray album at some ranking at some point. But yeah, I love Lana Ray when she does slow music. I think Henry Come On could have been more to the point for a song, for a lead single of an album. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's my number 2. I think it's perfect, and it's also a good Lana Ray song. I don't know if it's a good lead single, but she literally had Textbook as a lead single of Blue Banisters, and so yeah, I don't know. Was White Dress the lead single of Chemtrails? I don't remember. But she doesn't do the best lead singles because she doesn't care. She does the songs first that she thinks describe the album the best. And I think if the entire album is like Henry Come On, then it's going to be a beautiful album. And number 1 is Stars Fell on Alabama. That song, it's not officially released yet. It opened the tour, and it's gorgeous. It's like, if I hear that song daily, like I would listen to that song 500 times a day if I could. Every single time I go on SoundCloud and I like listen to a song by Lana Ray that's not released, it's this one. I love it so much. It literally like, it gives me, it's like the perfect mix of White Dress. Did you know there's a Tunnel from Boulevard title track? But also mixed with Blue Banisters. It's like a perfect mix of those 4 things, of tunnel chemtrails meets everything. It's so beautiful. I think the lyrics, the lines, her voice, everything. It's a top tier Lana Ray song, and I need it on Spotify right now. I can't wait till fucking I don't know when. I would assume it's the fall of next year. So like next year September we could have the album. And the thing is, she said February or April. But who the fuck is doing an country album in February? Her country songs already didn't do well when she did them in April. So I think she's not gonna be that stupid and do it on fucking April. I don't think she's doing that. So yeah, that's my ranking of Stove, or whatever the 10th album of my favorite artist of all time is gonna be called. I do have all of her vinyls, of course. There's Paradise is here. Chemtrails is also here. Not excluding them. I also have the unreleased albums, May Jailer. I have many unreleased albums here. I don't really look at these, but those are like, I think this wall right here are the most important Lana albums for me. And I'm also gonna get whatever the album is gonna be called, if it exists, on vinyl as well. And this is my video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, Lana Ray content, because she's my favorite artist of all time, then you could subscribe and leave a like. I would be very, very happy. I would like to start doing Lana Ray content. And I also, if it's possible, gonna make a reaction video to the album when it releases.